everyone, I'm Veronica from Green Fairy Products, and I'm about to head inside to go do the honey and propolis soap slices. So I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel. I love pushing myself to try new ideas and techniques whenever I make a soap slice. So I came up with the idea to use old milk cartons as my molds. So these will be my molds today, and I'm very pleased with how they actually turned out. And I just used some eco tape to tape up the hole where the milk normally pours out from. So yeah, I have my oils and honey and propolis already mixed up, and I'm adding in the lye water. The lye water is still warm, but I added a little bit of ice to the water because honey tends to make your soap heat up quite rapidly, and I didn't want it to heat up too much, but just enough so that a little bit of the honeycomb that I left in pieces in the inside could still melt up to a certain degree. I just love how the color changes from brown to a really rich, almost brick red as I blend it. You'll see now. I also added in some vanilla extract that I've made myself. I got some vanilla beans and I soaked them in a bottle with some brandy, and this just makes the most rich and deep vanilla extract, and the flavor and smell of it is just amazing. I also super fat this batch with some shea butter, coconut oil, and beeswax. So I just absolutely love how this came out. I do make a little bit of a blunder and mess a little bit, but luckily most of it lands in the actual mold, and yeah, soaping can get messy at times. Okay, so I'm now tying the boxes together with some string just so that it doesn't bulge out on the sides, and I let it rest for about 10 to 20 minutes before I started making the second layer. In the second layer, I add some titanium dioxide, which just helps to give it that creamy white look. Titanium dioxide is also great for sensitive skin. I then add in a little bit of vanilla extract again and some turmeric essential oil. So you'll see when I do pour this layer that I keep a little bit aside, and this is what I add to my piping bag when I do the piping part of the soap. Okay, so yeah, I feel that the soaps are getting quite hot. Like I said before, the honey really tends to do this to soap. So I've untied them and I'm happy that they're keeping their shape fairly well. I'm going to put it on a tray now and move it to the fridge and leave it in the fridge for about 10 minutes just so that it can cool down a little quicker. I don't want the top to crack before I pipe it, because yeah, that can look quite unsightly. So basically, yeah, I've already removed it. They've been resting in the fridge for 10 minutes and I can get to the piping. I'm now adding little pieces of that honeycomb soap that I've broken up into random little shards, and it just finishes off the look of the soap so nicely. Right on the end you'll see that I sprinkle on some vanilla powder. So basically this whole soap is vanilla, honey and propolis, and I just absolutely love the fragrance that it gives. The turmeric, you can smell it slightly, but it's not an overpowering smell. So the turmeric in the soap will be more beneficial for the skin than actual fragrance. Okay, so the soap's been resting for a few hours and I just can't wait. I just have to see what the soap looks like. It's still slightly warm and I probably should be leaving it till the morning, but I sometimes get a little bit excited. And I was mostly curious to see how well my milk carton molds actually worked, and I'm super pleased with how easy it was to remove it, even though it was still slightly warm. The beeswax in the soap obviously helped it set up quite hard, so it wasn't really soft. And removing it from the mold, you'll see by the time I remove the third one, I get a bit of a technique going. This is the part that always gets me super excited, actually slicing the loaf for the first time. I'm always super excited to see what the end result looks like, and I can't tell you guys how amazing the soap actually smells. The vanilla and the honey comes through so strong, and it really does smell quite edible and completely luxurious. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.